opportunity.
The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Coach suggestions.
The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Inside zone.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Entering play call. Coach
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Defense option. Tackling. Some drop. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options. Cover 4 quarters. Spread.
Looking for room. It's Joyner. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play. And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They go to the ground. There he goes. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined, sound, like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. To the air, it's Hoover. Catch in the middle, it's Turner. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Leaves it with the running back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The short hands, it's Turner. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on second and goal. Now on the move. Sliding to the goal line, and the ball's out. ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Standing in his own end zone, looking to throw. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
Man, a quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
And I like the QB doing this. I'm going to find ways to get him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Makes the catch right at the 50. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.
There are 6 categories. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That fumble in Russ territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Give cushion.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
There are 6 categories.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Nickel 2 trap, cover 3 sky.
Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Coach suggestions.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Double mug. There are 6 categories.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Give cushion.
They'll leave it with him. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Coach suggestions. There are
1
6
step grab,
categories.
2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin would just steamroll teams. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Double slant stick.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
There were a lot of of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Categories.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Give cushion.
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gentry. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Using his feet. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
6 categories. You have 12 options. Blitz 0 is selected.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Pulls and fires complete. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider!
Entering play.
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play.
RPO alert, but from a gun, option is set to empty based, empty bunch wide.
First play of the period, first down here. Back to throw, it's Murphy. It's complete. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day, and all those guys had the ability to win one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
The give to the back. It's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
Middle slant.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Sherrill. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They're going to run it. Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
There are 8 categories.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Wants to go up top. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You have 15 options.
Looking for the time with the extra point.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 6 categories.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Finds a little space. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down.
Coach suggestions.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Cover 3, cover 1 hole. Formation. There are 6 categories. You have 36
so the offense
options.
Is going to go for it on 4th down.
Spread.
With the catch, it's Turner. Open space at the 25. Hits the crease. Touchdown, Red Raider. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching.
Entering play call.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
Entering play
so that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice game. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Might as well give it to him again. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. Pressure coming. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
6 categories.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
You have 12 options. Cover 1 wholly selected.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Spread.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Quarterback extends the play. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us out.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Red option, mesh spot, exit alert, zone jaw, bouncings, chip go exit.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Washington. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Inside zone.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Got the quick pass. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Now let's take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Akron. The action never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Spread.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if
Turning it on! The 20. He's at the touchdown, Brett Rainer. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. To throw, it's Murphy. A strike downfield. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. A big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice job by the defense, staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud.
Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
All empty base trio. There are 21 categories. You have 80. Goal line, normal, you have 12 options, HD dive
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
Entering play
Scores on the sneak.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of that.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Time. Normal. There are 2. Cover 2 men.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Call formation. There are 6 coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Hot blitz for cover 4 quarters.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
That is exactly why they call the running back the safety valve. They used it, and they used it to perfection.
Yeah, and you want to push the ball down the field. You want to make those big plays, but you see the defense. They bring the blitz. I got the running back open. Dump it to him. Let him do the rest. Let him get the first down.
Finds his man. It's Williams.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Red Raiders in a good spot here with second and short. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. At the 35, he's got room. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll go to the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just...
Touchdown, Red Raider! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes a grab on the shot. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with it. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Suggestions.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
RPO alert screen selected.
Powers forward. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories.
He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. And the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
Over G there are 2. Cover 3. Cover 1 hole. Cover 1 hole.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to throw. It's Hoover. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
There are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
Coach suggestions.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
There are 8 categories.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Auction is set you off. Chuck. On the corner flood.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field. They wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And these spots match. Drive right corner.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to overachieve 24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2. Coach suggestions. There are 6. Cover 3. Cover 6. Cover 3. Cover 4 quarters.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
There are 6 categories.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Suggestions. There are 6. Cover 1 hole. LB. Cover 1 hole.
And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Spread.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Categories.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
From 8, 3, 4, option is set to coach recent. There are 6 categories. You have 9
this
options.
Offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
There are 6 categories.
Yeah, how about it? Never a doubt. 4th down. Stick true to the RPO game of who you are. Hand the football off. Make the right read. Get the big 4th down conversion.
The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Spread.
Here's the handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Entering play call, recent. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 1 hole is selected.
What a day it's been on the ground for these 2 guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along. As we take a look at the
Entering
numbers.
play call,
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Finds his man, it's Turner. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
You have 9 options.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game, wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility as a guy in that slot position.
Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12.
This offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now. They're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Perfect timing to call that pass. 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
He'll take it himself. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Auction is set to wing tight. Auction is set to zone toss.
Here come the Irish back on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. Make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. You give as they work on that clock. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get pads to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Double slant, all curl, slot fake cross.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Murphy. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Right down the middle. Complete to the right. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Choose a player to replace. You have 11. Choose the new player. Choose the player to replace. You have 11
timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
Option is set. Option is set to stack with step levels.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Yeah, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in a sudden change situation.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43.
Spread.
On the run, it's Marshall.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raider.
Entering play call.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Entering play call. Coach, pinpull, drive H wheel. RPO, flood. Pinpull toss. Commit, gun. Option is set to do. Zone toss. Bouncing, chip, Coco exited.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball.
Play call and coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart. Entering depth AH key. Slot 2. Slot 1 F key AH key. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 2. C key F. 3 DR key. Slot 2. COS, PR, CAP, PWH key. Entering paused screen. You entering escort puzzle.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Irish! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the 4th quarter for the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Cover 1 hole. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Go. Sun drop. Sun drop. Scroll flat. Sun drop. Scroll flat. Coach suggestions. Cover 3 buzz match.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Spread.
Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field.
Entering play call.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Cover 2 man.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. And after the...
Entering, coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart. Entering, depth. SUBLG. Slot 2, slot 1, slot 2. Entering pause. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter. Need a score. Great.
There he goes. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
Spread.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. And the Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone.
Spread.
Here we go. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. It's complete on the right side. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Option is 60 out.
If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offense